Hello and a very warm welcome to yet another interesting edition of the program CSE Weekly, a weekly program that keeps you abreast on the activities and achievements of the Corporate Affairs Commission. And my name is Rashid Mahi. Coming up, PA to the President on Constituency Affairs partners CSE to empower 10,000 widows of military personnel. Tourism to receive a boost as CSE Naiho Tour explore partnership. CSE and NUPRC strengthen collaboration on beneficial ownership register integration. We will be right back.
Hello everyone, my name is Hussaini Ishaq Magaji, the Registrar General of the Corporate Affairs Commission and the CEO of the Corporate Affairs Commission. Are you aware of the existence of Administrative Proceedings Committee, known as APC? It's a novel provision of law provided by the Company and Allied Matters Act, where the law expects you to invoke Section 851 to lodge your complaint at the Corporate Affairs Commission, where it is necessary, or if you have any issue or matter arising from the management or from the operations concern the Company and Allied Matters Act 2020. So why are you wasting your time taking your matter to where you frustrate your business or going to the court as the court of first instance? The Administrative Proceedings Committee is for you to lodge your complaint. It will be adjudicated by the committee, and if eventually confirmed by the Corporate Affairs Commission, it will be the position that will be adopted by the commission, and if agreed party dissatisfied with the provision, it will take it to the Federal High Court as the court of appellate jurisdiction. So hurry up, utilize this opportunity, don't waste your time, frustrate yourself, frustrate your business. For ease of doing business, CAC is here for you for prompt and efficient services.
Welcome back. And we begin with the cheering news for widows of military personnel. The Corporate Affairs Commission's Administrative Proceedings Committee has been described as a noble provision aimed at improving ease of doing business in the country. The Registrar General CEO of the Corporate Affairs Commission, Hussaini Ishaq Magaji, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, stated this while receiving the personal assistant to the President on Constituency Affairs, Honorable Karim Khadijat Omotayo, on a courtesy visit to his office. Hussaini Ishaq Magaji said the Administrative Proceedings Committee, APC, is a panacea to solving unending entity disputes, thereby ensuring business sustainability for economic growth. He therefore enjoined her to equally sensitize clubs, associations or non-governmental organizations to leverage the constitution of the Administrative Proceedings Committee in line with the renewed hope agenda of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Any persons with grievances or complaints in any matter relating to its registered entity can report the matter to the Administrative Proceedings Committee to amicably resolve disputes instead of engaging in unending litigations that will frustrate growth, he added. Commenting on Honorable Karim Khadijat's initiative for the widows, particularly of late military personnel, the CSE boss enjoined her to take advantage of the Commission's discounted bulk registration of small businesses. Earlier, the personal assistant to the President on Constituency Affairs, Honorable Karim Khadijat Omotayo, said she was inspired by the sacrifices made by the brave widows and their families. She therefore said that the empowerment program aims to provide education, self-sufficiency, and psychological support to the widows. Karim Khadijat Omotayo added that her goals was to empower 10,000 widows across the Federation through collaboration with stakeholders to positively impact their lives. We say thumbs up to Honorable Karim Khadijat Omotayo. And now moving on to the hospitality industry and the CSE. The Corporate Affairs Commission has expressed its resolve to support the National Institute for Hospitality and Tourism, NIHO Tour, to boost the industry for economic growth. The Registrar General CEO of the Corporate Affairs Commission, Hussaini Ishaq Magaji, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, fellow Chartered Institute of Secretaries and Administrators, gave the commitment while receiving the Director General, CEO of NIHO Tour, RA Dr. Abisoye Fagade, on a courtesy call to the Commission. Hussein Ishaq Magaji, who underscored the tremendous potentials of the hospitality industry, said the Commission, as the custodian of data of registered entities, was ready to support them to realize their objectives. The Registrar General stressed that the two agencies have a lot to partner on in order to realize the renewed hope initiative of the present administration. He therefore proposed, among others, a joint training for operators and employees in the sector to maximally tap potentials of the hospitality industry. To improve its operational efficiency, ease of doing business, and compete favorably with global peers, Magaji charged Naihotu to explore technology and also seek further support even outside the industry for economic growth and development. Speaking earlier, the Director General CEO Naihotu RA Dr. Abisoye Fagadi highlighted their mandate, which includes the registration of all personnel operating in the hospitality industry. Abisoye Fagadi lamented that several operators were operating without certification or licensing, hence the need to partner with sister agencies to sanitize the industry and improve standards. He stressed that the CSE was crucial to their success, especially in the area of data exchange, enforcement, and peer review, amongst others. And now from one partnership to another. The Corporate Affairs Commission and the Nigeria Upstream Petroleum Regulation Commission, NUPRC, have resolved to strengthen collaboration on beneficial ownership register integration, registration of host communities forum, and seamless working relationship. This declaration was made during a familiarization visit to the CSE by a team from the NUPRC led by Mrs. Olaimi Anyenachi, Commission Secretary and Legal Advisor to the NUPRC. The NUPRC team underscored the contribution of CSE to the country's economy, particularly regulation and compliance. Responding, the Registrar General CEO of the Corporate Affairs Commission, Hussein Ishaq Magaji, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, expressed support for the proposed collaboration and pledged to ensure that all registered entities comply strictly with the provisions of CAMA 2020 as it relates to their statutory obligations. On the request to revamp interface, the CSE was requested for a nominee from the NUPRC in order to enhance communication and seamless working relationship. CSE Weekly reports that the NUPRC was established in 2021 by the Petroleum Industry Bill (PIB) with the statutory responsibility of ensuring compliance to petroleum laws, regulations, and guidelines in the upstream oil and gas sector. And now on to the big one as we cross over to our interview segment to bring you the concluding part of our conversation with the Registrar General CEO of the Corporate Affairs Commission, Hussein Ishaq Magaji, Senior Advocate of Nigeria. He talks to us about focus for the year 2025, which includes capacity building for staff, compliance and authentication, and many more. Sit back, relax, and enjoy watching.
Registrar General, your portal lately has been having some issues. What is the plan to make it more effective and to blend it or interrogate it with the AI?
Okay, let me tell you something.
To integrate it with the AI.
Let me tell you something. If you observe that from the beginning of this year to date, we have zero that type of complaint.
Okay.
Reason being that we had cost to maintain our portal last year ended for like almost a week, more than 10 days.
Okay.
We have built, optimized our system, and to date we have no complaint of any zero that time. We are doing well.
Okay.
And this is in alignment with the vision of our new minister.
Okay.
We are able to ensure that our portal is up to date in providing the services to the public.
Okay. Registrar General, your minister has been one person championing the ease of doing business for a very long time. When you sit on the round table to discuss, do you really figure out the major challenges of business aside from power, access to loan, access to this, access to that? Do you really sit down on the table and to say, look, the Corporate Affairs Commission on its own is doing its own very best to make business registration accessible, innovative, but what are the other agencies also doing, to make sure that businesses get the right funding and the right intervention?
Yes, but fortunately enough, my minister is a homemade in this what we are doing. She's been in the system even prior to my coming to this seat, and she's the one championing ease of doing business. She's one of the figures behind the company and ally matters were operating. Even the portal were operating, the old portal, that's company registration portal, because what we have now, we are moving to the 3.0 now. So she's, and what we are trying to achieve with her now is an alignment to ensure that what we are doing is in line of what they built. And here we are providing that ease of doing business. If you observe that for more than a decade, Corporate Affairs Commission has not reviewed its fees, despite the challenges and the report of the people are saying the country is experiencing inflation or whatever. But to date, we are yet to review that fees.
So with AI now, you're reviewing the fee?
This is ease of doing business.
With AI now, with introduction of AI registration, are you reviewing the fee?
No, certainly if we are reducing, if we have reason to review our fees, we'll review it with a purpose and not, to take the burden, not to take the burden to small businesses. We'll ensure that even if you are to do something, we will not do it from the entry point of registration. We ensure take it to the post-registration activities. If you have reason to increase the share capital of your company, or if you have reasons to do some certain changes in post-registration activities now, these are for bigger companies now. We because the activities of AI is cloud-based, which requires services, payments that is beyond us. But all we are mindful of the ease of doing business. That is why we take this registration to the respective platforms of the fintechs. That not necessarily now you do your registration to Corporate Affairs Commission portal alone. You can go back to your respective platforms. We provided APIs to them. You do registration from there. Is ease of doing business. I'm using the AI too. It's a ease of doing business. Making the registration end-to-end online is a ease of doing business. It's accessible, making it CAC accessible to anywhere you are across the globe. Is ease of doing business. So we champion everything as far as ease of doing business.
Let's go to fintech. What is the level of compliance as far as their registration is concerned? I know it is your big achievement as you marked 1 year in office in 2024, and you said a number of them, millions of them are supposed to be registered. So where are they now? Have they all registered? What is the percentage?
No. Actually, it's the issue of, that's the reason why part of my focus this year is to ensure compliance. That's one of the issues concerned. It's a crackdown to go back. We have already do a lot of sensitization to the public, and the need for them to come and register for so many reasons, for security reasons and other things. Some they are compliant, they have really done well, but some they feel they are yet to comply for reasons known to them. Maybe the security, because security they are saying that if you are actually doing a legitimate and genuine business, register so that we can able to track and trace your activities. If you fail to do that, you are telling us that you are doing something funny. You are doing something. You are part of those that they are using their terminals to collect ransom of kidnapping. So these are the reasons why we said that the compliance is mandatory. Since we have given you a lot of time, we have started giving you 2 months, we extended with additional 2 months, we had a break, now we are forcing the compliance. Anyone that you have seen that is operating without registration, we will seize it and hand it over to the security agent for investigation. Maybe it's one of those people that they are committing crime with the terminal. So we are not saying that we have done, there is a little compliance as far as compared to the existing number of terminals we have. But because of the nature of the company, most of these people into this business, there are people employ themselves, and this government is encouraging, giving opportunity for the youth to have something to be doing. That's the reason why we don't want to chase them away, rather than bring them, train them, create opportunity for them, and so many more.
All right. And Registrar, as we wind down, for proof and authentication, this has to do with your customers and your agents. Is there going to be some kind of training for them?
No, certainly
or a workshop or something.
Our target. When we say our target customers and accreditation agents, our agents usually they are professionals.
Okay.
They are lawyers and accredited agents. What they require from us is just to put them through, sensitizing, and telling them. So once the program is out, we'll take it out to the public, the media, newspaper, and everything, so that they will be enlightened for them to register themselves, to update their record, for that to have access to that authentication code as for agents.
Okay.
And for the companies that no one already in CAC, we have what we call entity account. Entity account is like it's a window for protecting your company. Once you apply to us now, it's free of charge. Once you apply to us, that this is the details, that on no ground that you allow someone to tamper with your record, except with your approval. That's all. We close it. No one online can go and tamper with record, but it's underreported. People are not aware of the existence of that entity account. Now it's going to be universal. Once if you have registered name or association with the Corporate Affairs Commission, it's done. No one would go online to do unauthorized changes.
Okay.
Because authentication link will be forwarded to the registered
entity,
registered email, or registered number, or registered contact with us of that company.
Okay.
From there now, they can proceed with the changes.
Okay. In 2024, you did say the Commission was able to raise 40 billion. What is the target for 2025?
No, certainly, that's not actually my target, but actually that's what we are able to.
Okay.
What I'm trying to say in terms of revenue, our core mandate is to facilitate business.
Okay.
In the course of our operations, we generate revenue.
Okay. And
this is exactly what we are able to raise or generate and remitted to the consolidated revenue fund.
Okay.
When we are opportune to have our fees reviewed, and we enforce compliance, only the sky will be our limit.
Okay.
CAC is growing like the way our population is increasing.
So
and the Nigerian economy is growing. And we have the sole mandate, the monopoly in this registry business or registry activities and services.
The sky's your limit.
I don't, yes.
All right. Okay. I know we'll be coming back to you over and over.
And let me use this opportunity once more again now to tell the public of the existence of APC, Administrative Proceedings Committee.
Okay.
Administrative Proceedings Committee is one of the innovation and a novel provision in the Company and Allied Matters Act, where it is provided when you have any issue arise from the management of the Company and Allied Matters Act, you will lodge your complaint to the Corporate Affairs Commission, or you will lodge your complaint to the APC, Administrative Proceedings Committee, of which we have, to adjudicate on any matter that is not criminal. Once you have issue with your company in terms of company structure, or any issue in anything concerning Company and Allied Matters Act, the law says as a matter of first instance, you will lodge complaint to the Administrative Proceedings Committee. And the Administrative Proceedings Committee will sit on the matter, and after sitting on the matter, it will require a board approval. Once the board approval is decided and affirm the decision of the Administrative Proceedings Committee, that position stands. You can only take it out to the Federal High Court. And the Federal High Court will sit on the matter as the court of appellate, not at the court of first instance. So this is an opportunity for the public. Rather than taking their complaint to go to the court at the first instance, to be wasting time, frustrating businesses, they should utilize and exploit the provision of the law. Administrative Proceedings Committee is on ground in the Corporate Affairs Commission. Let them lodge their complaint. it will be entertained and addressed.
Registrar General, we wish you a very productive 2025. Thank you very much indeed, sir, for your time as always.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Madina.
We say thumbs up to the Registrar General, and we say very best of luck as he continues to make the CAC operate at par with global peers. Now take a look at this message on the importance of the PSC filing straight from the Registrar General's desk.
Did you know that it is now mandatory by law for companies to declare all persons with significant control of ownership of company to the Corporate Affairs Commission (CAC)? Listen to the Registrar General of the CAC.
By the extant regulation in Nigeria, the identity of the person behind any company must be disclosed.
By virtue of Section 119 and 791 of the Companies and Allied Matters Act of 2020 and the Person with Significant Control Regulations of 2022, the law aims to enhance transparency in corporate ownership across Nigeria.
Any person or any individual with ultimate power or with 5% interest holding must disclose his identity.
Under this law, any company that fails to disclose the beneficial owner of its company or the ultimate person in the company who has influence either directly or indirectly, or the person with 5% shareholding and above or voting rights may face serious consequences.
The law required that any person who assumed that position must disclose that position to that company within 7 days. And the company must communicate same and file same to the Corporate Affairs Commission within 30 days.
The identity of the beneficial owner must be a name of a natural person. Failure to comply attracts daily penalties imposed by law.
If it is a natural person, it attracts 5,000 daily from the date of breach. But if it is a unnatural person, it requires 10,000 from the day of the breach to the day of compliance, and it also attracts administrative penalties by the Corporate Affairs Commission.
The CAC reserves the right to refuse to receive any filings from any non-compliant company or even to list the company from its register. For more details, check the Person with Significant Control website at bor.cac.gov.ng or visit the Corporate Affairs Commission's official website at www.cac.gov.ng. CAC, committed to prompt and efficient service.
What an excellent delivery there by the RG. And now, do you know that by the provision of Section 421, subsection 1 of CAMA 2020, the annual return of a company limited by shares or guarantee or unlimited shall be completed, signed and delivered to the Corporate Affairs Commission not later than 42 days after the annual general meeting for the year? So have you updated your records with the CAC? We say well done if you have. And if you have yet to do that, please hurry now to www.cac.gov.ng to file your return to avoid being struck off. The CAC remains committed to working hard to provide prompt and efficient service to customers in line with global best practices. And this is where we draw the curtain for this week's edition of the program. We do hope you enjoyed watching. For comments and inquiries, please take advantage of our social media handles and helpline. On Instagram, it is Corporate Affairs Commission. Facebook is Corporate Affairs Commission. On X, formerly Twitter, the address is @CACNigeria1. The email address is cservice@cac.gov.ng. And the website address is www.cac.gov.ng. And the call center number still remains 07080629000. Do join us next week for another interesting edition of the program. Same time, same station.